Okay, as always, we're going to start off with Colossians 3 and 17. Colossians 3 and 17. And whatsoever you do in word or deed, do all by Hashem Mashiach Yahushua, giving thanks to the Most High and the Father by Hashem Mashiach Yahushua. So all that we say and do is going to be in the name of the Lord and Savior, Mashiach Yahushua. We give thanks to the Most High and the Father by Hashem Mashiach Yahushua. So today we're going to go over, continue on the laws, as we do every Sabbath. It's very important that we see this, because coming back to our culture and who we are as a people, this is what we've done. We look at Acts the 15th chapter and the 21st verse. It says, "For Moses of old time," this is Acts 15 and 21, "For Moses of old time hath in every city them that preach him, being read in the synagogues every Sabbath day." So, for Moses of old time hath in every city them that preach him. What is that saying? Being read in the synagogues every Sabbath day. This is talking about reading of the law on the Sabbath day. It's very, very important that we see this and do this. But we're coming back to our culture. Listen, go to Acts 13 and 15. It says, "And after the reading of the law and the prophets," that's the old scrolls, the Old Testament, "the rulers of the synagogue sent unto them, saying, Ye men and brethren, if ye have any word of exhortation for the people, say on." But you see what it says? After reading of the law and the prophets, the rulers of the synagogue, So, this is what we had to go by. And the only thing we had to go by was the law and the prophets. So it's very important that we look at this and we understand, even with the Mashiach Yahushua. Go to Luke, the 4th chapter, and the 16th verse. Luke 4 and 16. "And he came to Nazareth, where he had been brought up. And as his custom was, he went into the synagogue on the Sabbath day and stood up for to read." See, you young brothers, you got to see this. It say he went on the Sabbath day and stood up for to read. A lot of you don't want to stand up. You're supposed to stand up to read, like he did. You want to be like him, but you want to be lazy and sitting down. No. He say he went into the synagogue on the Sabbath day. What is this? As his custom was, and stood up for to read. Stood up. "And there was delivered unto him the book of the prophet Isaiah. And when he had opened the book, he found the place where it was written, The Spirit of the Most High is upon me, because he hath anointed me to preach the gospel to the poor." That's on the Sabbath day, in the synagogue. "He hath sent me to heal the brokenhearted, to preach deliverance to the captives, and recovering of sight to the blind, to set at liberty them that are bruised, to preach the acceptable year of the Most High." And he closed the book, and he gave it again to the minister, and sat down. And the eyes of all of them were in the synagogue were fastened on him. And he began to say unto them, "This day is this scripture fulfilled in your ears." And all bare witness and wondered at the gracious words which proceeded out of his mouth. And they said, "Is not this Joseph's son?" That's another topic. When they said, "Is not this Joseph's son?" Why would they say that if he was just born by an angel? And he said unto them, "Ye will surely say unto me this proverb, Physician, heal thyself. Whatsoever we have heard done in Capernaum, do also here in thy country." See? He said, "Verily I say unto you, no prophet is accepted in his own country." So a lot of you that's live in places say no prophet is accepted in his own country. But I tell you of a truth, many widows were in Israel in the day of Isaiah, where the heaven was shut up 3 years and 6 months, when great famine was throughout all the land. But unto none of them was Elias sent, save unto Sarepta, a city of Sidon, unto a woman that was a widow. You hear this? And many lepers were in Israel in the time of Elias the prophet, and none of them was cleansed, saving Naaman the Syrian. See? So, when you look at this, it says in verse 16, and he came to Nazareth where he had been brought up, and as his custom was, he went into the synagogue on the Sabbath day and stood up for to read. What did he read? Isaiah 61:1. This is from the prophets, because that's all they had to read, people. They didn't have a New Testament. They didn't have what we have today. That's when people went to church and they don't know the Old Testament, because you're taught your Gentiles. You're looking at whatever is good for you. Whatever you could get out of it is for yourself. Point blank. Isaiah 61:1. The Spirit of the Most High, the same thing we read in Luke the 4th chapter. The Spirit of the Most High is upon me, because the Most High have anointed me to preach the good tidings unto the meek. He has sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives, and the opening of the prison to them that are bound, to proclaim the acceptable year of the Most High, and the day of vengeance of our power, to comfort all that mourn, to appoint unto them that mourn in Zion, to give unto them beauty for ashes, the oil of joy for mourning, the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness, that they might be called trees of righteousness, the planting of the Most High, that he might be glorified. See? It's all about the Most High, but see, most people think it's about them, whatever they're looking for, whatever's involved in this for themselves, and that's not what it's about. Look, Hebrews 13:22. Hebrews 13:22. And I beseech you, brethren, suffer the word of exhortation, for I have written a letter unto you in few words. Know ye that our brother Timothy is set at liberty, with whom, if he comes shortly, I will see you. He says, salute all them that have the rule over you, and all the saints. They of Italy salute you. So you got to salute all them that had a rule over you. So how are you going to just start talking about these other nations that we're under captivity on? Let's talk about those that are the leaders that are teaching our people. That's why I say salute all of them that have the rule over you. So that's order. That's order. A lot of people they don't want to be in order. They just want to follow their own way. You're gonna be by yourself when this go down, because you're not gathering. Just like you look at the protection that you have, and just coming together, even on the phone conference for the Sabbath, there's still is not as it would be if you was here in person, but it's because you get up and walk around. You can have it on speakers going in your house, and you're not walking around writing down what's being said. You just might write down scripture, miss scripture, because you're doing other things. But you still is better than those that are not doing it at all. Period. You're still better than them. You still have more that the Most High can bless you with in following what it is that you should follow in coming back to his law, statutes, commandments. Is very, very important. Go to Exodus, the 20th chapter. And look at verse 8. Exodus 20:8. So remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work. Second verse. Third verse. Verse 10. But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Most High thy power. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy strangers within thy gates. For in 6 days the Most High Yahweh made heaven and earth, the sea, and all that in them is, and rested the seventh day. Wherefore the Most High blessed the Sabbath day and hallowed it. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 verses that he used for the Sabbath day. He used 7 verses for himself. Then he used 5 verses for the Sabbath day. Then he have the other commandments. These are the 10 commandments that you see. That's only one verse pertaining to how we deal with each other. The last thing he told us was concerning himself was the Sabbath day. See? He told us this is very, very important. We as a people, we gotta get it together, because you see what's going on. If you can't see, I don't know what's up with you. Isaiah 58:13. If thou turn away thy foot from the Sabbath, that's from walking or any way, shape, or form, doing something contrary to the Most High Sabbath, from doing thy pleasure, whatever it is that will please you on my holy day. See that? It's not our holy day, it's the Most High's holy day. He said, on my holy day, and call the Sabbath a delight, the holy of the Most High, honorable, and shall honor him. See? This contrary to us honoring ourselves, doing anything for ourselves. So we're supposed to honor him. This is his holy day. And shall honor him, not doing thine own ways. So it's not about doing something that you normally would do any other day, or that you could do any other day. Not doing thine own ways, nor finding thine own pleasure. You know, that includes sexual intercourse. That's the most pleasurable thing that you can have, right? So that's including sexual intercourse. From the Sabbath night to when the sun go down on the 6th day, starting the 7th day to the end of the 7th day. And shall honor him, honor the Most High, not doing thine own ways, nor finding thine own pleasure, nor speaking thine own words. So we're supposed to be in this word. We're supposed to be in the Most High's Bible, in this word, this Bible. Then shalt thou delight thyself in the Most High, and will cause thee, and I will cause thee to ride upon the high places of the earth, and feed thee with the heritage of Jacob. Meaning, not the heritage of Jacob, meaning that's going to the kingdom. Thy father, for the mouth of the Most High has spoken it. Better hear what he's saying. It's so important. You see, our people, you want to find some way to get out of this? Ain't no way out of this. Except for life or death. Which one do you choose? That's the only choice you have. Look at Numbers 23:19. He said it. He said the Most High, Numbers 23:19. The Most High is not a man that he should lie, neither the Son of Man that he should repent. Hath he said, and shall he not do it? Or hath he spoken, and shall he not make it good? Hear the word of the Most High, people. So today we're going to go into the law. We're going to go into, so it is the Sabbath day, and that's what we did. We read the law. We opened up the Bible, and they read the law every Sabbath day. A lot of you not, it's got to be done, because a lot of you not opening up the Bible and reading the law. So we're going to go to Numbers 25. And we're going to start at verse 10. Numbers 25 and 10. And the Most High spake unto Moses, saying, Phinehas, the son of Eleazar, the son of Aaron, the priest, have turned my wrath away from the children of Israel, while he was zealous for my sake among them, that I consume not the children of Israel in my jealousy. See, Most High name is jealous. See, a lot of times you do things, you think, oh, just because the Most High longs, look, he's long, look. Numbers 14:18. We in the law. Numbers 14:18. The Most High is long suffering and of great mercy. Mercy is getting something you don't deserve. not getting something that you do deserve. Forgiving iniquity and transgression, and by no means clearing the guilty. You hear that? Visit iniquity of the father upon the children to the third or fourth generation. So I ain't playing. He's long suffering, but he say you ain't not gonna be forgiven. He will remember the iniquity that you do. Numbers 25. His name is jealous, people. Don't get it twisted. His name is jealous. He said, my name is jealous. My name is jealous. Ain't that deep? Look. Exodus 34:14. But thou shalt worship no other God, no other idol, for the Most High, whose name is jealous, is a jealous power. See? He said we ain't supposed to worship no other idols, for the Most High, whose name is jealous, is a jealous power. Lest thou make a covenant or a contract agreement with the inhabitants of the land, and they go a-whoring after their gods. And Most High said, learn not the way of the heathen. Jeremiah 10:2. And all the gods of the nations are idols. Listen, and they go a-whoring after their gods, their idols, and do sacrifices to their idols, and one call thee, and thou eat of his sacrifice. And thou take of their daughters unto thy sons, and their daughters go a-whoring after their gods, their idols, and make thy sons go a-whoring after their gods, after their idols. That's it right there. So you ain't supposed to, no matter what you have, you're not supposed to bow down and worship that. We got one power. That's the Most High power of Abraham, Most High power of Isaac, the Most High power of Jacob. Forever and ever and ever. That's his name and immortal to all generations. That's what we worship. Now going back to Numbers 25. So I don't know, I think we need to cover a little bit more on that jealousy of the Most High. This is real, boy. See, our people, man, they caught up in a trick bag, as they say in the world. And that's the trick bag is the way you think. The way you think, the way you act, the way you conduct yourself in a way that is contrary to the way of the Most High. See, that's a lot of the problem that we have as a nation, because we've been brain polluted. And stop saying brainwashed, because your mind ain't washed, unless you can go in the scriptures and see what it is that we should see. As would allow us to bring forth fruit, meat for righteousness, for repentance and righteousness, and doing the right thing, so that the Most High jealousy don't come upon us because we're doing what he said do. That's one thing. This is his holy day. He said, my holy day, this Sabbath day. And not doing your own pleasure. Look. Look at this is a good one in Isaiah 57 and 15. Isaiah 57 and 15, the Son of the Most High. For thus said the high and lofty one that inhabiteth eternity, whose name is holy. See? I dwell in a high and holy place, with him also that is of a contrite and humble spirit. Read it again. I dwell in a high and holy place, with him also that is of a contrite and humble spirit, to revive the spirit of the humble, and to revive the heart or the mind of the contrite ones. For I will not contend forever, he said, neither will I be always wroth. He said, he ain't going to contend with us forever, and neither will he always be wroth with us. For the spirit should fail before me, and the souls which I have made. For the iniquity of this covetousness was I wroth, and smote him. I hid me, and was wroth. And he went on forwardly in the way of his heart, the way of his mind. But they tell you, follow your heart. Your heart is your mind. Went on forwardly in the way of his own mind, which is a snare to us, because we follow the way of the other nations, and that's why we got to come back tenfold, seek him 10 times more, because we fell short. We fell, y'all. We didn't do what we're supposed to do. Now here we are as a people trying to act like we're so righteous. He wants the humble and the broken and contrite ones. And it's sad because you got to deal with all these evil people that think they're righteous and they're not really righteous. You got to weigh between the differences of those that are really humble and have this broken and contrite spirit, and those that have come out of the world. He said come out of her, that really haven't come out of her, but they seem to have come out of her. There's certain people that you don't really know because you don't know enough of this word to be able to make that judgment. That's what I say. Satan appears as an angel of light. The mob of his ministers also appears as an angel of light. He said, hey, your apostles are the seed of their own heart, their own mind. That's why Most High hid his face. He was wroth with us. He hid his face from us because we did not follow his laws, statutes, commandments, his rules and regulations. He say, verse 18, I have seen his ways and will heal him. I will lead him also and restore comforts unto him and to his mourners. See? I create the fruit of the lips, peace. Peace to him that is far off, and to him that is near, said the Most High, and I will heal him. So we're going to be healed. We're being healed now for those that have ears to hear and eyes to see. Some don't have ears to hear and eyes to see. This goes right over their head because they're too filled with Satan. They're too filled with the left-hand side of the Most High. And that's who the world been given. The world's given to the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof, not who and where and who isn't. So the main judge is the Most High. So he done covered up his face. The Most High said, just told us, he hid his face from us. So what did he do? He gave us over to the wicked who show you the left-hand side of the Most High. Straight up, that worship Satan. Satan showed him, I check outside the inhabited earth and said, all you got to do is do what? Bow down and worship me, all shall be done. That's the kingdoms that we're in now, the kingdoms that was then, so all the way to now, to eternity. Not to eternity, but till the time that they would rule in the kingdom that would be set up on this earth. Because he ain't seen eternity. He ain't showing them the kingdom of the Most High. Can't show them. Can't show that. But he's talking about these wicked kingdoms that would be set up under him. That's why I say the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. So the wicked man is in rule now. He's made, in Proverbs 16:4, for the day of evil. And all people think it's a day of comfort. No, this ain't no day of comfort. Not for Israel. Not for us. Verse 20, but the wicked are like the troubled sea, when it cannot rest, whose waters cast up myrrh and dirt. There is no peace, said the Most High, my power, to the wicked. So, ain't gonna be no peace to them. It says, talk about no peace. Ain't gonna be no peace. Go back to Numbers 25. All you just looking for peace. Ain't gonna be no peace. Y'all talking about no justice, no peace. Come on, man. Unless you coming from the Most High's standpoint, you ain't bringing no peace to these people. These people don't care about what you're talking about. They live by the sword. How they get America, how they get all these different countries. They got everything by the sword. That's what they respect. And that's their blessing, the sword. We're not fighting things of flesh. They're flesh. We got to fight these principalities in high places, these demons in high places, visible and invisible. But the angels are right here on the earth. The holy angels are right here on the earth. That's operating with the commandment of the Most High. Going to Numbers 25. verse 12. It says, "Wherefore say, Behold, I give unto him my covenant of peace, and he shall have it, and his seed after him, and his children after him, even the covenant of an everlasting priesthood, because he was jealous for his power, and made an atonement for the children of Israel. Now the name of the Israelite that was slain, even that was slain, was the Midianitess woman, was Zimri, the son of Salu, a prince of a chief house among the Simeonites. And the name of the Midianitess woman that was slain was Cosbi, the daughter of Zer. He was head over a people, and of a chief house in Midian. And the Most High spake unto Moses, saying, Vex the Midianites, and smite them. Hear that? Most High said, vex the Midianites, and smite them, kill them. And they vex you, for they vex you with their wiles, wherewith they have beguiled you in the matter of Peor, and in the matter of Cosbi, the daughter of a prince of Midian, their sister, which was slain in the day of the plague for Peor's sake. He said, vex these Midianites, kill them, he said. When you say smite them, and kill, that's the word of the Most High. That's what he said do. Chapter 26, Numbers 26 and 1. And it came to pass after the plague that the Most High spake unto Moses and unto Eleazar, the son of Aaron the priest, saying, Take the sum of all the congregation of the children of Israel from 20 years old and upward, throughout their father's house, all that are able to go to war in Israel. See, he's creating what? An army. 20 years old and upward, throughout their father's house. But you know, that's the lineage is concerning the father. The father had prestige at this time. Take the sum of the people from 20 years old and upward, as the Most High commanded Moses and the children of Israel, which went forth of the land of Egypt. That's all 12 tribes. Reuben, the eldest son of Israel, the children of Reuben, Hanath, of whom cometh the family of the Hanachites, of Palu, the family of the Perizzites, of Hezron, the family of the Hezronites, of Carmi, the family of the Carmites. These are the families of the Reubenites. And they that were numbered of them were 43,730. The sons of Palu, Eliab, and the sons of Eliab, Mimiel, and Dathan, and Abiram. This is that Dathan and Abiram, which were famous in the congregation, who spoke against Moses and against Aaron in the company of Korah, when they strove against the Most High, killed them. And the earth opened her mouth and swallowed them up together with Korah. When that company died, what time the fire devoured 250 men, and they became a sign to open up the earth and swallow them up. Notwithstanding, the children of Korah died not. The sons of Simeon, after their families. You notice he's naming the men of Numiel, the family of the Numielites, of Jamin, the family of the Jaminites, of Jachin, the family of the Jachanites, of Zerah, the family of the Zarhites, of Shaul, the family of the Shaulites. These are the families of the Simeonites, 22,200. Children of Gad, after their families, of Zephon, the family of the Zephonites, of Haggai, the family of the Haggites, of Shani, the family of the Shunites, of Ozni, the family of the Oznites, of Eri, the family of the Irites, of Arad, the family of the Aradites, and Arai, the family of the Aralites. These are the families of the children of Gad, according to those that were numbered of them, 40,500. So you see, he's going through all the 12 tribes of Israel. The sons of Judah were Er, and Anan. And and Anan died in the land of Canaan. And the sons of Judah after their families were of Shelah, the family of the Shelonites, of Pharez, the family of the Pharezites, of Zerah, the family of the Zarhites. Of the sons of Pharez were of Hezron, the family of the Hezronites, of Hamul, the family of the Hamulites. These are the families of Judah, according to those that were numbered of them, 316,500. Score is 20, so that's 66,500. Of the sons of Issachar, after their families, of Tola, the family of the Tolaites, of Puah, the family of the Punites, of Jashub, the family of the Jaelbites, of Shimron, the family of the Shimronites. These are the families of Issachar, according to those that were numbered of them, 60, which is 60, and 4,300, 64,300. Of the sons of Zebulun, after their families, of Shered, the family of the Sardites, of Elon, the family of the Elamites, of Jalil, the family of the Jalilites. These are the families of the Zebulunites, according to those that were numbered of them, 3,500. The sons of Joseph, after their families, were Manasseh and Ephraim. Of the sons of Manasseh, of Machir, the family of the Machshonites. In Machir, we got Gilead, and Gilead come to the family of the Gileadites. These are the sons of Gilead, of Zezer, the family of the Zezerites, of Helek, the family of the Helekites, of the Azrael, the family of the Azraelites, and of Shechem, the family of the Shemites, Shechemites, of the Shemidah, the family of the Shemadites, and of Hefer, the family of the Heferites, of Zebulun, God, the son of Hefer's son, had no sons, but daughters. And the names of the daughters of Zelophehad were Malah, and Noah, Haglah, Milcah, and Tirzah. These are the families of Manasseh, and those that were numbered of them, 52,700. 52,700. These are the sons of Ephraim, after their families, of Shelah, the family of the Shetalites, of the Becher, the family of the Bachrites, of Tahan, the family of the Tahanites. And these are the sons of Shuthelah, of Iran, the family of the Iranites. These are the families of the sons of Ephraim, according to those that were numbered of them, 32,500. These are the sons of Joseph, after their families. The sons of Benjamin, after their families, of Bela, the family of the Belaites, of Ashbel, the family of the Ashbelites, of Aharam, the family of the Aharamites, of Zupham, the family of the Shuphamites, of Shupham, the family of the Shuphamites, of the sons of Belial were Ard and Naaman of Ard, the family of the Ardites, and of Naaman, the family of the Naamites. These are the sons of Benjamin after their families, and they that were numbered of them were 45,600. These are the sons of Dan after their families, of Shuhan, family of Shuhamites. These are the families of Dan after their families. All the families of the Shuhamites, according to those that were numbered of them, were 64,400. 64,400 of the children of Asher after their families, of Zimna, the family of the Zimites, of Zushah, the family of the Jeshubites, of Beriah, the family of the Berites. Can you imagine this? Where are you from? I'm from the family of the Berites. You know what I mean? Or whoever it is that your forefather is, you see they have ites on the end, like we Hebrew Israelites. Of the sons of Beriah, of Heber, the family of the Heberites, of Malchiel, family of the Malchielites. These are ites or lights on the end of it. But the name of the daughter of Asher was Sarah. These are the families of the sons of Asher, according to those that were numbered of them, who were 53,400. 53,400. Of the sons of Naphtali, after their families, of Jezreel, the family of the Jezreelites, and Juni, the family of the Junites, of Jezer, the family of the Zezerites, of Shilem, the family of the Shilemites. These are the families of the Naphtali, according to their families. And they had they that were numbered of them were 45,400. These were the numbered of the children of Israel, 600,000 and 1,730. The Most High spake unto Moses, saying, unto these the land shall be divided for inheritance, according to the number of names. To many thou shalt give the more inheritance, and to few thou shalt give the less inheritance. To every one shall his inheritance be given according to those that were numbered of him. Notwithstanding, the land shall be divided by lot. According to the names of the tribes of their fathers, they shall inherit it. So it's talking about the 12 tribes, so all the different tribes had their land given to them. According to, it's going to be called by the names of the tribes of their fathers. You see? The tribes of their fathers, not their mothers as they try to show today, but the names of the tribes according to their fathers. As we just read, according to the lot shall the possession thereof be divided between many and few. So if they had a lot in their family line, then they would get more than the ones that had less. And these are they that were numbered of the Levites after their families, of Gershon, the family of the Gershonites, of Kohath, the family of the Kohathites, of Merari, the family of the Merarites. These are the families of the Levites, the family of the Libnites, the family of the Hebronites, the family of the Mahalites, the family of the Mushites, the family of the Korathites. And Kohath begot Amram. And the name of the Amram's wife was Jochebed, the daughter of Levi, whom her mother bare to Levi in Egypt. And she bare unto Amram, Aaron and Moses, and Miriam their sister. So this is Aaron and Moses and Miriam their sister, born to Amram. And unto Aaron was born Nadab, and Abihu, Eleazar, and Ithamar. And Nadab and Abihu died when they offered strange fire before the Most High. Is that different? Wow. Listen, Nadab and Abihu died when they offered strange fire before the Most High. Leviticus 10, 1 and 2. Leviticus 10. Leviticus 10 and 1. And Nadab and Abihu, the sons of Aaron, took either of them his censer, and put fire therein, and put incense thereon, and offered strange fire before the Most High, which he commanded them not. And there went out fire from the Most High, and devoured them, and they died before the Most High. See that? Most High gave us specific. That's why the best thing I can tell you these days is burn you some frankincense and myrrh. That's the reason why. You better understand. Good enough for Mashiach Yahushua. Good enough for us. You better understand and overstand. It's very, very important that you see that and see this. Look at Matthew 2 and 11. This is when Mashiach Yahushua was born. And when they were coming to the house, they saw the young child with Mary, his mother, and fell down and worshipped him. And when they had opened their treasures, I'm going to say 3 because that's brain pollution that I'm dealing with. And even said it. It was the wise men. It just say wise men came. It just say 3. But it says, and when they were coming to the house, they saw the young child with Mary, his mother, and fell down and worshipped him. And when they had opened their treasures, they presented unto him gifts, gold and frankincense and myrrh. That's why I'm here to show you. They presented him gold and frankincense and myrrh. That's the incense that they presented him, because that ward off evil spirits, y'all. Okay? So, just showing you, just stick with the frankincense and myrrh. Going back to Numbers 26 and 60. And unto Aaron was born Nadab and Abihu, Eleazar and Ithamar, and Nadab and Abihu died when they offered strange fire before the Most High. See, they died. They offered strange fire before the Most High. That's why it's very important that you know these laws and you know what the Most High like and what he don't like. Offering up these strange incense. You know, they have all kind of incense burning. And they sell too. You buy them, burn them, and then you sit around praying to the Most High. You don't understand. If I don't see, you kill them. You don't understand that. You put them to death. It's very, very important. Look at Numbers 3 and 4. You know, it's amazing because the Most High speaks once, yea, twice. Man, perceive it not. He reminded us again. Numbers 3 and 4. Like, we got to remind ourselves in these days and time. And Nadab and Abihu died before the Most High when they offered strange fire, which is incense, before the Most High in the wilderness of Sinai. And they had no children. And Eleazar and Ithamar ministered in the priest's office in the sight of Aaron their father. So it's very important. Going back to Numbers 26 and 62. And those that were numbered of them were 20 and 3,000, all males from a month old and upward. For they were not numbered among the children of Israel, because there was no inheritance given them among the children of Israel, some of the Levites. They were to live amongst all the tribes. Verse 63. These are they that were numbered by Moses and Eleazar the priest, who numbered the children of Israel in the plains of Moab by Jordan near Jericho. But among these there was not a man of them whom Moses and Aaron the priests numbered, when they numbered the children of Israel in the wilderness of Sinai. For the Most High has said unto them, they shall surely die in the wilderness. And there was not left a man of them, save Caleb the son of Jephunneh, and Joshua the son of Nun. He only saved 2 men. That was Caleb, who was a Judite, and Joshua was an Ephraimite. The only adults that he saved. Period. Then came the daughters of Zelophehad, the son of Hepher, the son of Gilead, the son of Machir, the son of Manasseh, of the families of Manasseh, the son of Joseph. And these are the names of his daughters: Mahlah, Noah, and Haglah, and Milcah, and Tirzah. And they stood before Moses and before Eleazar the priest, and before the princes and all the congregation by the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, saying, Our father died in the wilderness, and he was not in the company of them that gathered themselves together against the Most High in the company of Korah, but died in his own sin, and had no sons. Why should the name of our father be done away from among his family, because he hath no son? Give unto us therefore possession among the brethren of our father. So his daughters are asking for an inheritance among their fathers because he had no sons. He only had daughters. And Moses brought their cause before the Most High. He prayed unto the Most High to see what the Most High is going to say. And the Most High spake unto Moses, saying, but not directly, but indirectly, through an angel, through the Spirit, the daughters of Zelophehad. I gotta really, in essence, understand it, because it says Most High spake, and he did speak. He did speak to them, but he spoke through the angel. He spoke to the angel. That's how he always speak to us, through the angel. So that's what we gotta really realize and understand, because it's very important that we see that. Because you can think, oh, the Most High came down and spoke to him, but then the Mashiach Abishai said this in St. John 1:18. No man hath seen the Most High at any time. The only begotten Son, which is in the bosom of the Father, he hath declared him. That's why Mashiach Abishai come in the volume of the book. It is written of him. He's declaring the Most High. Through what? The Spirit. Nobody ever seen the Most High. But people will think that they have. But the Mashiach Yahushua is the one that declared him from the beginning. Going back to Numbers 26. We're in verse chapter 27 now. Moses brought the cause to the Most High, prayed to the Most High for these daughters of their father had died, and he didn't have any sons. So they let you know the inheritance always went to the sons. So without him having any sons, they're going to the Most High to ask, okay, what about, the daughters of the man that died without any sons having an inheritance? So Moses went to the Most High concerning this. Verse 7, Numbers 27 and 7. The daughters of Zelophehad speak right. Thou shalt surely give them a possession of an inheritance among their father's brethren, and thou shalt cause the inheritance of their father to pass unto them. So they were given an inheritance. This is land. And thou shalt speak unto the children of Israel, saying, if a man die and have no son, then ye shall cause his inheritance to pass unto his daughter. See? If a man die, he don't have any sons, and the inheritance goes to the daughter. And if he have no daughter, then ye shall give his inheritance unto his brethren. That's his brothers. And if he have no brethren, then ye shall give his inheritance unto his father's brother, to his father's brethren. And if his father have no brethren, then ye shall give his inheritance unto his kinsman that is next to him of his family, and he shall possess it. And it shall be unto the children of Israel a statute of judgment, as the Most High commanded Moses. The Most High said unto Moses, get thee up into this mount, Abarim, and see the land which I have given unto the children of Israel. So he told him, come up to this mountain, Abarim, and look at the land that he's given the children of Israel. And you can see those lands in the maps in the back of Bibles. You see I have one in the back of my Bible. Please, not too long. You see the land that he's talking about right here. See right there? That's the lands that he's talking about that he gave to the children of Israel. Okay? This is what he's going to show Moses. Listen up this closely. Verse 12 of Numbers, the 27th chapter. And the Most High said unto Moses, get thee up into this mount, Abarim, and see the land which I have given unto the children of Israel. And when thou hast seen it, thou also shalt be gathered unto thy people, as Aaron thy brother was gathered. You hear this? He said, when you see this land, I'm going to show you all. He showed him all the lands that he was going to give to the 12 tribes of Israel. He said, when you see it, you're going to be gathered together. You're going to die. And just as your brother Aaron was gathered. Listen, verse 14. Why? For you rebelled against my commandment in the desert of Zin, in the strife of the congregation, to sanctify me at the water before their eyes. You got to understand, that's why you got to always give the Most High the glory for everything. See what happened? He told Moses to speak to the rock. He's going to bring forth his water. He's going to bring forth the Most High's water. But what did Moses do? He hit the rock twice, and the rock came, and the water came forth. Hit the rock, bam, bam, and the water came forth. Because Israel was getting on his nerve. That's why you got to be patient. You got to have humility. Moses was more humble than any man. And at that time, listen what he said. That's why you got to look at this. Verse 14, for you rebelled against my commandments in the desert of Zin, in the strife of the congregation, to sanctify me at the water before their eyes, to sanctify the Most High. It's the Most High's doing. All praise to the Most High. If you ain't saying it, you better learn to say it. Hallelujah. And praise, all praise to the Most High. You hear this? This Moses say, for you rebelled against my commandment in the desert of sin, in the strife of the congregation, to sanctify me at the water before their eyes. That is the water of Meribah in Kadesh, in the wilderness of Sin. See? That's what he's talking about. It's only a few books back. Look at this. Go to Numbers 20 and 7. Book it right there. Numbers 20 and 7. The Most High spake unto Moses, saying, take the rod and gather thou the assembly together, thou and Aaron thy brother, and speak ye unto the rock before their eyes, and it shall give forth his water. So you see, it's not the Most High speaking directly to Moses, because we know Mashiach Yahushua is here as a spirit, as an angel. That's what it's saying. But it's the Most High that's speaking through the angel. I mean, we need to go back to Exodus 3 and 2. I go there all the time, but let's go back there and show you who's dealing with Moses. Exodus 3 and 2. And the angel of the Most High appeared unto him in a flame of fire out of the midst of a bush. Okay. So the angel of the Most High is still speaking to him. And the Mashiach Yahushua is an angel or a spirit. Listen. It's very important that you see this, because without seeing what's actually written here, you won't understand how everything operated through an angel of the Most High. Mashiach Yahushua is here. Listen. But it's still speaking the words of the Most High. Always. Always speaking the words of the Most High. So, and this is a case scenario of what happened. Numbers 20 and 8. Take the rod and gather thou the assembly together, thou and Aaron thy brother, and speak ye unto the rock before their eyes, and it shall give forth his water. Now, if this the Most High, remember it says, verse 7, and the Most High spake unto Moses, saying, to the Most High, if this the Most High speaking directly, why would it say, gonna bring forth his water? So whose water would it be outside from the Most High's? I beg to ask you. Because it clearly says, and it shall give forth his water to them, and thou shalt bring forth to them water out of the rock. So thou shalt give the congregation and their beasts drink. So why would it say you're going to bring forth his water? If you should say, if it's the Most High, he shall bring forth my water. But see, it's the angel of the Most High. Mashiach Yahushua says he's going to bring forth his water from the rock. And Moses took the rod from before the Most High as he commanded him. And could you press star 6, whoever it was that just came on the conference call? You're coming on with a lot of noise. Press star 6. Listen. And Moses and Aaron gathered the congregation together before the rock, and he said unto them, hear now, ye rebels, must we fetch you water out of this rock? There it is. That's why you messed up right there. Must we, him and Aaron, fetch you water out of this rock? And Moses lifted up his hand, and with his rod he smote the rock twice. Bam, bam. And the water came out abundantly.